So for me, because we had this come up recently in our mentorship meeting, which I'm going to tell y'all about the program. Um, how many do I do a day? What's my max? So when I first started, I was more like 3 to 4 kind of person. But again, I'm doing them every 2 to 3 hours. Okay. So I start like at noon, 11 o'clock, something like that. My next one wouldn't be to like 2, 3. Next one wouldn't be like till 5. Then I'm like 8 o'clock because I was running like, on up until about 8. I usually work till about 8 because I'm a late bird. Now, some people like to schedule their appointments all before noon or all before 5 or whatever. So now, though, I still don't do any more than that. And I could easily do an hour, every hour on the hour, because I've been doing it for a while. I know what I'm looking for. But I still don't do that to myself because I got to scan it back. I got to get it to FedEx. I got to get it to UPS, my package, right? Or scan backs and all that. So I don't like to rush. I like to make sure I leave enough time in there even to double check my work. I double check it at the table. I double check it before I scan back, and I double check it before I seal that package. So I'm doing constant double checks. Now, some people may say, well, you ain't got to do all that. That's too much. No, that's what I'm doing. That's why I don't have errors, typically. All right, let's talk about the program, the new mentorship program before my client comes. It is thebomb.com, if I must say. All right, let's do it. So we got one mentor program. Let's be clear. One program, Notary Business Success Mentor Program. But there are 2 entry points. 2. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uno. The uno. Number 1 is you can sign up for the startup plan. The startup plan gives you access to the top 4 courses to start your notary business. In addition to that, you have all of the replays from just about all of them. A few of them we took out because they just didn't apply to the startup plan. But you got all like how to, in addition to how we actually teach you how to notarize, you have the sessions on the deep dives that went into like IDs, acknowledgments, direct, how to notarize a document when there is no wording on it. Those are all things that you need to do as a basic, okay? Your basis, base level. The people in the startup plan can also come to the meetings, the full-blown meetings with the regular people, the regular mentorship program, okay? And you got a wealth of information just in the room where it's happening, okay? So we all are going to meet together, the startup group and the all-inclusive group, okay? You got 2 groups. We're going to all meet together once a week, and we will always have a little training session always. And then most of it, we try to do some coaching and make sure you're meeting your goals and doing everything you need to do. Hey, Notary World, what's up? Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Lori. Hey, Notary World. So the startup plan is $27 per month. And again, it gets you access to the top training that you need to get started. It's marketing, pricing, specialty general notary, okay, and Notarize Like a Pro. In addition to that, you have a marketing template with like your business card already pre-done for you in Canva. That's included. A notary resume is in that template package. There are sample documents. So you can go to the website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, to read the whole list of what's included. But what you see there is what's included. You know how we do. And then you have a choice of that one. And then you have a choice of all-inclusive mentorship. Okay, all-inclusive is all of the courses, all of the access with the chat that we have, private chat, and a few more letters in there, like demand letters and all kind of stuff. So just take your time between the 2 choices. You have 2, and take your time to see which one is best for you. I'm kind of looking out for my client. Take your time to see what's best for you. I might even let my client know that I got to see how I could do that. I could just say, hey, I actually do a little teaching, and I wanted my students to hear our conversation. If you don't mind, I won't say your name. How about that? I'll do that today for y'all, because that way you can kind of see, real life. I'll do that. Yeah, he'll understand. He's super cool. I can tell he's nice. And then I'll just let you guys know. I'll just say something like, hey, guys, I got to end it now. So, when he gets here, I'll take you out there. And again, it's Sunday. Just finished worshiping, so I'm still dressed up. That's why I said, let me get on this live. So anyway, check out the new mentorship program. Again, it's just lowering a different entry point. The reason I did that too, let me tell you guys why. Lisa said, join today. You won't be disappointed. Thank you, Lisa. The reason I had a different entry point or lower entry point is because a lot of you guys have told me, look, Kimmi, I'm ready to do my notary business. I need more confidence. I want to know what to do. I don't mind paying, but I'm really not ready for a apostille. I'm really not ready for long signing yet, or I just really only want to do general notary work. So whatever the reason is, I've been hearing you, I'm listening. It took me a while to come up with the second entry level because I was like, how do I make it where I cannot even take on a whole nother session? So it's not no, you have a class, then they have a class. No, we are united, one group. Okay. And I thought it would be good too, because the new people can learn from the older people, or when I say older, people that's been in mentorship for a while, that, hey, this thing does work. Get yourself together. Okay. And then you can always upgrade later. So you can upgrade or downgrade, whatever you want to do. But once you're in the $47 one, I mean, the benefits are just, it's just amazing that, you know, you can learn the apostille business. The apostille course, most people apostille course is $400, okay? And mine could easily cost that too, because when you think about the value, remember we talk about the value of what I teach in that apostille course alone can make you $300-400, okay? So let's see. Sorry, let me see. Hold on one second. Lisa said, definitely worth it. Shelly says, I've been sharing your website with notaries in my area. Oh, you are so sweet, Shelly. That is so nice of you. I appreciate it. I really do. And I get a lot of referrals from people like that. People say my family member referred you. They saw you on YouTube. I did a job at the hospital yesterday. Oh, guys, I got to share this gem with you. One more really quick before my client gets here. I'm at the hospital doing a job. So I said, how did you all find me? I always ask how people found me, and you should do the same. That way you know what's working as far as marketing, what's not working. So I said, how did you all find me? I just knew they was going to say a social worker or Google. They said Chat GPT. They created the power of attorney on Chat GPT, and at the end of it, y'all, doggone it, if Chat GPT did not say, hey, would you like us to find you a notary? Guess who popped up? Your girl. I was like, Chat GPT. So when I tell you to get that Google page together, when I tell you that, when I tell you to get that Google page together and type with words and stuff, the written word, that's what chat functions on, guys. Chat is like Google on steroids, because it's taking all the written words. So anything I always post on my personal business page, I type. I even added a blog section now on my website, on my personal business. I added a blog, and then I also put little posts on there. So I put a picture of a apostille, and then put a caption in there with apostille. So when Chat or Google is searching for the written word, I pop up. So that's a tip for you too, okay? I just be dropping gems over here. Let's see. Lori says, sorry, just finished driving in from Indy. Still mentally fuzzy. Like, subscribe, and share. Lori, you be careful out there. Danielle says, hey, Danielle. Hello, I just completed a signing. I had a second form, like the Patriot Act, called ID Form 5013. I never seen this. Did you fill it out? And everything is I teach that from day one. Do not memorize packages. Every single package is different. Okay? Literally. It's a long package, but they're all different. They're created by different people. So never memorize and say, well, I saw this Patriot Act and it said it needs 2 IDs. I saw this form over here. It says 1 ID. One form might say that notary needs to notarize it. One form is only asking for the ID, 2 pieces of ID. One form may ask, they all are different. So that's why the first thing I teach you, the very first thing is, don't memorize documents. Don't memorize packages.